Hey everybody. So another reboot on the Wicked Edge thing. Sitting around the other day and I just finished making that base for it. Got it mounted and I was playing with it a little bit. And I got to thinking, what am I going to do with these? I don't want to leave them just laying around. It wouldn't be good to do that. They're like 75 bucks each or something like $50, $75 a piece. So I'm trying to figure out a way to store them. And originally I was thinking of trying to mount something over here. But it got in the way of the arms working back and forth because the blade sits in here, and if you got really long blades, and so I can't put anything there. So I got to thinking, I have some scrap materials. Maybe I can build a storage compartment for them underneath the Wicked Edge. And I started penciling it out already to get an idea. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the base. So this is going to go underneath here. And it's going to sit up. So I'm going to use this piece to put a wall across here and across here just high enough that the front of this, if this is going to make sense now, this will be underneath this. I'll be able to take this and I'll be able to slide these in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch out little spots that each one of these can sit in. So it'll be like this and like this. I'll cut out little notches right there. And then I'll have this over here like this. And like this. And what I'm going to do is cut two notches for two more right here. Either I go to the, I think they have 8 and 1000 grit, or I do know they had something with like a leather strap. They have leather on the one side, and then they have something else. So I'm going to look at those. I think one's got a ceramic coating or something. So I'm going to leave 2 grooves right here to put 2 more of these in the middle. So I'll have 3 for each side of the Wicked Edge. But I thought that would work really cool. Just cutting a little piece of this out. I'm going to cut this out, put it in place, glue and brad nail it in there, or finish nail it in. As well as if I notch this out, I can glue it in place. And if I have to, I can just drill some holes and do some. I have some stainless steel screws, and I'll run stainless steel screws through that. So yeah, let's get started in this and see how it goes. Okay guys, so this is what I got so far. Yeah, I don't have a dado blade, so I had to make all those passes individually. It's not the perfect, considering what it's for though. I think it's going to work out pretty good. So this is what I got. Alright, so what I did is I ripped these down, as you saw. These are actually going to get cut short. Each side here will get cut short right there and there. I'm going to mark, I got to cut these 2 short, and then I'm going to mark an area for each one of the 6 Wicked Edge braces to go in there. And then I'll be able to reach in and pull them out easily enough, and then the Wicked Edge will go on top of this. So let me mark these, cut them, and we'll go back to the bench and get that marked out. Yeah, got a router. Woohoo! Guys are a little dusty. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, you cleared up. Yeah, got a router. It's not as stable, but let's see how it's working. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Woohoo! Oh, that's got to get up a little bit more. That's okay. So I got to make that a little bit wider. This one's good. So there we go. Yeah, that one's got to get a little wider there, but this one's good. Sweet! Yeah, a little dirty here. Make do with what you got, right? I got a router, but I don't have a table. Yes, got it. It's not so pretty, and I bet you a lot of guys watching this right now are cringing. But hey, you do what you have to do with what you have. But I think it's going to work out okay. It's not very pretty, but I'm making it for myself in my shop. And right now, I'm not going to be very picky. But, oh yeah, and I remembered my glasses this time, didn't I? Bet you a lot of you guys are going, oh my God, where are your safety glasses at? When I was using the table saw, and yeah, I should have had them, but I got them now. Safety Sally to the rescue. So, I think I should clean up a little bit. And then we'll get back to sanding this down a little bit and clean it up and assemble. Okay, so I've got some really nice little stainless steel screws here. They got a little square head on them, and they're 2.5 inches long. I took the wicket edge off. This is 1.5 inches thick, and these screws allow me to get me 1 inch into this. I'm going to pre-drill some holes and get it all sorted out. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the frame onto the base, and then brad nail or finish nail that in place. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and mark a couple of screws out. I'll probably just put 3 across here and here, and I might just put 1 or 2 across the rib in here. So we'll see. But yep, got everything I need. So let's get going. It's not the best stuff. I'm not really pleased with this polyacrylic thing. I wouldn't be putting it on anything other than that. I'm not a big fan of it. I bought it. Didn't work out really well. It's water-based. It's okay, but that Rust-Oleum stuff I might have showed you guys on the Mission House knife build, or even the last video I did on the base for the wicket edge here. I used that Rust-Oleum one, that Painter's Touch or whatever. That stuff's sweet. And it was referred to me by a woodworker, a guy that's been doing it for 40, 50 years. He loves that stuff. So I'm going to let that dry up a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and commence and pre-drilling these holes, and then mounting the top to the bottom. Guys, I'm liking that. It's got a good finish to it, nothing fancy. Scrap plywood, something to put my bits in there. They slide in and out easy enough to get a hold of. I got room for 2 more, and then I also have room back here. I got storage back there. I can put stuff back. I want to get a little piece of plywood or something. I'll put a little lip across that maybe, but in the meantime, I think that works pretty good. I'm happy considering it's just kind of a whim, spur of the moment thing. I came out of the shop to start working on some leather and everything, and I have to let the leather soak, and got a bunch of other stuff to do, and I'm just trying to put it all in my mind because I think I have too much right now, and I'm trying to do it all at one time. So this helps clear my head a little bit and do some other things. But I think it works out good. It's going to be nice. I can stand here and I'll be able to work it a little bit. I'll be able to stand here at the worktop and put the knife there and then work a little bit. I could sit down. And I was playing with that a little bit here too. I can actually sit down and I can work it, sitting down and everything. So that'd work out pretty good. But all right, well, thanks for stopping over. Hopefully, if it was helpful, great. It's an idea. I can't even tell you how much it cost because this plywood we've had around the shop for at least a year or more. Whew, dusty. I've had at least a year or 2 laying around the shop here. It was just a little tiny piece, and it worked out perfect for this. Saved me from having to go buy a piece of granite. And only time will tell how well it starts working and how it plays off. But it's definitely light enough that the kids can move it away if they have to, and not going to be too much of a problem. But Alright guys, you have a good one. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Comment down below. Laugh, giggle, yell at me for not wearing my eye protection the whole time or something. But hey, till the next one, you have a good one, and let's get back to knives.